You are standing on the precipice of one of the single most important transitions of your life, retirement. You have worked hard, you have sacrificed, and you have watched money get taken out of every single paycheck for decades. And now, you are ready to claim what is rightfully yours. But instead of feeling excited, you are feeling terrified. You are paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake. You are looking at the calendar, knowing you want to retire soon, and asking yourself the ultimate question: how on earth do I actually apply for my pension, and how do I make sure I don't screw it up? Let's address the problem right now. The government and corporate systems do not make this easy for you. They use confusing jargon, they have strict timelines, and they give you zero room for error. The fear inside you is real, and it is valid. You are terrified that if you click the wrong button, or if you apply at the wrong time, you will permanently slash your monthly check, or worse, experience months of delay where zero money comes into your bank account. You are thinking, what if I apply too early? What if I miss a deadline? What if my paperwork gets lost in a black hole? You have this deep, sinking anxiety because your financial survival is on the line. I understand that fear. You have to be the CEO of your own retirement. So, let's break down the exact strategy you need to execute right now, starting with the timeline. Timing is everything. If you are applying for your government retirement benefits, the golden window opens exactly 4 months before you want your very first check to arrive. Do not wait until the month you stop working. If you want your income to seamlessly transition in June, you need to be submitting that application in February. Why? Because bureaucracies move at a snail's pace, and you need a buffer. If you are dealing with a private or corporate pension plan, you need to contact your Human Resources Department or the pension administrator even earlier, at least 6 months before your target retirement date. They have to calculate your specific benefit options, and that takes time. Now, before you even think about filling out a single line of an application, you have to do your homework. You need to gather your financial DNA. If you do not have your documents ready, your application will be delayed, rejected, or miscalculated. You need your official government identification, your birth certificate, your employment records for the last few years, and your banking information, specifically your routing number and account number, because you want this money direct deposited safely into your account. Do not risk getting a paper check lost in the mail. If you are married, or if you were previously married for at least 10 years, you also need your marriage certificate and divorce decrees. Why? Because you might be entitled to a higher payout based on a spouse's or an ex-spouse earnings record, and you cannot afford to leave a single penny on the table. Let's talk about the actual application options, because you have choices, and you need to pick the path that gives you the highest level of accuracy. For government pensions, the absolute fastest, most secure way to apply is online through the official government portal. It allows you to track your application, upload your documents securely, and avoids the risk of a paper form getting stained or lost in transit. But listen to me, if technology makes you nervous, or if your work history is complicated, maybe you worked multiple government jobs, had a pension plan that got merged, or spent time working abroad, do not guess. Pick up the phone or schedule an in-person appointment. Yes, you might have to sit on hold. Yes, you might have to wait a few weeks for an appointment. But having a human agent verify your details line by line is worth every single second of your patience. But here is the million-dollar question that is keeping you up at night: just because I can apply now, should I? This is where people make catastrophic mistakes that cost them tens of thousands of dollars over their lifetime. You have to understand the difference between your minimum eligibility age and your full retirement age. For many government systems, you can claim benefits as early as age 62. But if you claim the second you turn 62, your monthly check will be permanently reduced by up to 30% compared to what you would get if you just waited until your full retirement age. 30%. For the rest of your life. On the flip side, if you can afford to wait past your full retirement age, your benefit will increase significantly for every single year you delay, up until age 70. So your actionable takeaway right now is to stop guessing what your numbers are. Go online today, log into your retirement or pension account, and pull your official benefit statement. Look at the actual dollar amounts for claiming at 62, claiming at 66 or 67, and claiming at 70. Sit down with those numbers and look at your health, your savings, and your current expenses. If you are in good health and you have other retirement savings to live on, delaying your application is the single best investment return you will ever find. But if you are struggling, out of work, or facing health challenges, then applying early is a safety net designed precisely for you. When you sit down to finally fill out that application, you must treat it like a legal contract. Turn off the television, put your phone in the other room, and give it your absolute, undivided attention. Check every spelling. Double-check your Social Security or National Insurance number. Ensure your bank details match your current statements exactly. A single transposed digit in an account number can trigger a system error that takes weeks of bureaucratic red tape to fix, leaving you stranded without cash flow. Once you hit submit, your job is still not done. You must print out the confirmation page or save the application receipt number. Mark the date on your calendar. If you do not hear back or see an update within 3 to 4 weeks, you call them. You check the status. You stay on top of it.do, not let the complexity of the application process intimidate you into delaying your future. You have paid your dues. You have earned this income. Gather your paperwork this week, verify your optimal claiming age based on facts, not emotions, and submit your application 4 months in advance. Take control of your money, because if you don't care about your financial freedom, nobody else will. You can do this.